المحطة القادمة هي المركز المالي. The next station is Financial Center.
וירא ישראל את היד הגדולה אשר עשה אדוני במצרים, ויראו העם את אדוני ויאמינו באדוני ובמשה עבדו. After we left Egypt, Hashem destroyed the largest civilization in existence and made their slaves into the masters. So much so that the Egyptians begged Am Yisrael to leave. And not only did they beg him to leave, they gave him a bunch of gold, silver, diamonds, a huge fortune. Still, Am Yisrael did not have emunah. How do I know? Because as soon as they got to Yam Suf, to the Sea of Reeds, they got scared. Huge ocean. Where are you going to go? All of a sudden they noticed the Egyptians. They're coming to get them. This is a problem. Why? Because they didn't send 5 Egyptians like people think. Chazal says that they sent 9 million Egyptians. That's the smallest number. Some say much more. Big army, lots of weapons, very, very scary. After Hashem split the ocean for them, He didn't just split it right away. When Moshe tried to split the ocean, initially, the Malach, the angel of the ocean, said, no, I'm not splitting the ocean for you. Why? He goes to God. Not only him, he brings the Malach of Mitzrayim, which the name of that Malach is Mitzrayim. Each nation has an angel. So the angel that's responsible for the Egyptians, they come to Hashem and say, why? Why are you going to split the ocean for these Bnei Israel and kill the Egyptians? Okay, the Egyptians worship idols. We know Bnei Israel also worship idols. Just last week they're worshiping an idol. This is why when Hashem did not split the ocean, Moshe started screaming to him. And he says, Mati tzak elai, what are you screaming to me? Move on, move forward. What does it mean, move forward? It says, do something. You've used up all of your credits. I can't split the ocean for you. Because the Mekatreg, the angel of Egypt, he has a case against you. Show me you believe. Don't tell me you believe. Don't kiss the mezuzah on the way out of the Bekneset and go to a barbecue on Shabbat. Don't kiss the Sefer Torah on Shabbat, get excited, and eat non-kosher on Sunday. Don't give tzedakah to the Bekneset or to Kiruv or to anything with stolen money. Whether it's from your gambling or from your stealing in the business, he doesn't want your stolen money. He wants kosher money. Show me you believe. Need actions. A part of Am Yisrael was willing to die. Jump into the ocean, just die. Commit suicide. Part of Am Yisrael says, let's just go back to being slaves. And a part of Am Yisrael says, let's go fight. But the one that was willing to die, not just willing to die, said, listen, if Hashem brought us here, He brought us here. But there was one specific person. He didn't think that he was going to die. He actually believed in God. His name was Nachshon ben Aminadav. Nachshon, the son of Aminadav, from the tribe of Judah. And Nachshon said, Hashem created the heaven and the earth. This is nothing for him. Hashem brought down the largest nation in history. This is nothing for him. Hashem brought us all the way here and made all of those miracles for us. This is nothing for him. If He brought us here and He says move forward, I'm going to trust Him. And He takes the steps into Yam Suf all the way to the point of when it covers his nose. Meaning he was willing to die to prove he believes in Hashem. And at the moment it reaches his nose, that's when the ocean split. Hashem says you have to show me you believe. But why did I read you the verse of after this Kriyat Yam Suf, where it says Hashem let all the Jews, all the Am Yisrael cross safely in miraculous ways, drown the Egyptians? Then it says this verse, Parashat Beshalach, in Exodus or Shmot chapter 14, verse 31. Israel saw the great hand that Hashem inflicted upon Egypt, and the people revered Hashem, and they had faith in Hashem and in Moses his servant. In your prayer every day you read this verse. So Hashem said, Nachshon ben Aminadav showed you emunah. He showed you that he has it already. The people of today, we need instructions. How do I get to emunah? How do I get to trust Hashem? 100%. First it says, Vayar Israel et hayad hagdolah. Israel, the nation of Israel, saw the hand that Hashem inflicted on Egypt. Israel saw. What does Israel saw? They paid attention. Pay attention to the world around you. You can't miss God. Can't miss them. You look at this table, you know somebody made it, right? The Beit Knesset, some builder put it together. The city, somebody or somebody's put it together. What about the sky? Obviously, a creator had to put it together. Pay attention to the world around you. Look into the mirror. Look into your own eye. Notice that your eye is the best camera that was ever invented. Notice that the brain of the biggest fool in history is still more advanced than all of the technology that ever existed from the beginning of the world until the end of the world. If you learn a little bit about scientific facts, you can see HaShem. So first, pay attention. That's what he says. Step 2. As soon as we pay attention, we realize there's a God. And this God is holy. This God is great. This God is in charge of everything, including the cells that are in your body, including something called protein fold. Your body is full of trillions and trillions of proteins. In order for you to exist, each one of these proteins has to fold in a precise way. If one protein, one out of trillions and trillions and trillions of them, folds the wrong way, the person can't see, can't hear, Shem Yachem, die. One protein. He's in charge of that too. So if you believe in this great God, and He's even in charge of these small proteins that you depend on, only somebody crazy or ignorant is not going to be scared of God. He's in charge of everything. Yirat Shamayim, foundation of Judaism. Without Yirat Shamayim, you have nothing. Chazal says, a connection to Hashem only based on Yirah is an incomplete connection. It's a connection, nonetheless, but it's incomplete. Why? Because it's good to have Yirah and Ahava, both fear and love. But a connection with just love, just Ahava, Chazal says there's no connection at all. It's worth zero. When you have just a little bit of time to spend to pay attention to the Creator, you're going to fear Him. When you fear Him, you can actually say you have emunah. When you have emunah, you're going to start doing what the oral Torah says, which means that you have to study Torah. And where I got to, Baruch Hashem, after losing all of that money about 2 years ago, I had only a couple of $100,000 left. And I already started doing lectures. On the Tuesday, that was my shiur kavua, my shiur of the week. I did one shiur a week at the time. I still had the business. One of our investments went terribly wrong. I wake up in the morning, I get the news, not good news. 9:30 in the morning, the market opens. By 9:35, I'm wiped out. I have zero. Nothing. What do you think I say at this point? Losing the first few million, it's tough. Using the last million, it's tough. Last couple of 100,000, either is toughest, and you're going to commit suicide, or something else. The power of Torah is stronger than everything else, especially when it has to do with kiruv. Yishtabach Shemo La'ad, Hashem gave me the zchut to say the same verse that Job said after Hashem took everything from him. Hashem Natan, Hashem Lakach, Yishem Hashem Mevorach. God gave, God took, may His name be blessed. I shut off the computer and I went to prepare for my shiur for the night. And ever since then I've been living on a miracle every single month. I haven't worked since. That's it. This is what emunah is.